What's up, y'all? Welcome to Gfpf After Dark. Glad everybody's here. I'm your host, the domesticated caveman, Gannon, and I got some cool cats here with me tonight. I got Nico, and the master wizard, Nico.
Yeah,
and
hello.
we've got Agent K here. He's good.
What's up, everybody?
These are the guys. That's right. These are the guys that are going to bring it every week. So you're looking at the team for Gfpf After Dark. Anyway, we're going to jump in pretty quick here. We got a guest tonight that we're gonna call him our very first Gfpf star. We're gonna do these every week. We're gonna highlight somebody from the community and bring them on the show and go through their feed a little bit and chit chat and get to know them. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you all to the Mexican Geek.
Hey, thank you for inviting me here.
Absolutely, man. Glad to have you on the show, dude. You've been around for a little bit now. I've been following you for quite a while and really enjoy your work. And it's a pleasure to finally have you on the show, man. Pleasure to have you.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah. What you got to say? Anything, Nico? What do you know about Mexican Geek here?
Oh, a lot, but I prefer to let him to introduce himself.
There you go.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, perfect. So, well, as many of you know me, I'm Mexican Geek. I'm from Mexico, like my name says. Basically, I started like this year working with all of this stuff related to collecting toys, taking photos, etc. If you search my account on Instagram for Mexican Geek, you are going to see that like my first post was like in January of this year, so I'm still pretty new to all these type of communities. Something else about me, when I first joined on Instagram with my account, I had like my first approach with some communities like the LOTP, League of Toy Photographers community. Zach was one of the first guys I knew from all of this community, and then you guys with your amazing community too. But me as a Mexican and Latin, I was searching also for a community with Latin people. So I didn't found any community like that. So basically, me and another guy named Phantom, we create like our own community for all Latin people. And if you go right now to Instagram, you can find our community called Locos por los Monos. So that's a little bit about me.
Right on, man. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. I
can tell every time that Ganon hears the name of your
Nico.
community in your community in Spanish, Ganon lost his mind. It's like, oh, Nico, say it in Spanish. So I go like, Locos por los Monos. And he went like, oh my God, he say it.
Yes, it still amazes me that people speak Spanish, Nico.
Pero ¿por qué?
It was because you say it so sexy, man. That's why he's like, it's like
Locos por los Monos.
He says it with such finesse.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is awesome,
So,
man.
We get a lot of guys here in the chat. I'm going to pop up some messages because there are some messages for Mexican Geek saying hello. So
Yeah, let's let him see him, man.
Yeah, I see here
Shout out
Vico
from
and
his
Daniel,
it's Ben. Hello, Ben. Good night, babe.
Hi, Ben.
and also
It's Mute and Collector. What's up, man? Vico-san. Hello. Daniel. I don't know what Daniel is, but hello, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Thanks
yeah,
for joining, man.
Daniel for you guys is Phantom. So
Oh,
okay.
So he's the
What up,
other
Phantom?
legend of Locos por los Monos.
Vico-san in Spanish. Saludotes. Vico, ¿cómo estás, amigo?
I think one of the cool things about the show tonight is this is the first official unmasking of the Mexican Geek.
Yeah.
We got to see what he looks like.
This is like my face reveal, so don't
Yes.
surprise if I look too different from what you thought.
Yes. I thought there would be more tattoos like me, but I mean, that's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's also our like first show with more Spanish people in the chat and also speaking in Spanish. So, hey, hola, hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Hablamos
I love it.
español.
Love it, man. I love it. I love it.
I'm going
Cool.
to I'm going to make a banner like in Better Call Saul when it says "Se habla español."
It shows how like the internet and the gram and all that stuff has made the world so small. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I got peeps all over the world that, you know, I love to death that are a part of this community. So it's fantastic. I love it. Love it.
Because saying Gfpf going global. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And more news are coming soon.
More news coming soon about that as well.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We are always working behind the scenes. We got so much stuff going on and planned. It's we talk every week about future plans and stuff, so it's great.
What's up, Stevie? Good to see you,
in
buddy.
The house.
Hey, there's H.
Yeah.
I see him over there. What's up, H? So cool.
We got some pictures of Mexican Geek.
Let's roll them.
Yeah.
Uber talented Mexican Geek, by the way.
Yeah.
I love
You've
it.
been one of my favorites since the beginning, man. You've been nothing but supportive of me the whole time. So I appreciate your work
very much.
Thank you, man.
So tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so well, for you guys, the Justice League Dark is one of my favorites, like themes in the DC universe. So here we have like the Demon. That's one of my favorite figures. And one thing about me is that, well, right now I'm not using like dioramas or stuff like that because I have like a small place here where I take the photos. So I basically started this year learning a little bit about edition using some apps in my phone. So for me, this was a good edition. You can see like the red background, like it is like the hell, the fire, and all of that. So yeah, I love this photo that I take, and it was very fun to do all of this.
Yeah, it's a good looking shot, man. I like the flames. Did a good job on the flames. So the nice transparency's there. You still see the legs. It's looks good, man.
Yep.
I like it, brother.
Mm-hmm.
What we got, Nico? Oh,
That's a good one.
The Master Chief.
Yeah, big fan of Halo, so be careful, everybody here on the chat.
Watch what you say.
What you gonna say? Yeah.
right on.
It's an instant FTG.
All right, so tell us about this one.
Yeah, so basically this photo was for collaboration from Action Figure Maniacs. I think it was the Worlds Collide collaboration. I recently purchased this figure of Anya, so I'm basically including her in many of my photos, and I thought it was going to be like very fun to include her in this photo with Master Chief. And also in the background you can see this city in flames, like it is destroyed, but this city is currently from Reach. So I did a crossover with Reach, Master Chief, and Enya on this photo. And for me, at the beginning, the photo has like many colors, but I edited the photo to give it like a little bit of melancholy feeling, something like that. So at the end, I think I came with that result, and right now this is one of my favorite photos.
It's gorgeous. I was going to ask because it looks like I was going to guess selective color because it looks like the fig has like pink hair, right? And so I liked that use, you know, of just seeing that color primarily. It's like it really pops it out and shows you what it is. So yeah, excellent job, man. Excellent job on that.
It's Kenya from Spy Family, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and this figure, if you guys don't have it, I recommend it 100% because it's very fun to take photos with her. Too much faces, expressions, so it's a must-have in your collection.
Is that an SH Figure Arts Is that that one, or is it the which
Uh,
brand is it?
I don't remember the brand,
Okay.
but yeah, like you said, there's one from S Figures.
Okay. Okay.
I think so. I think that it's from SH Figure from the anime line of Spy Family. I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Right on.
If
Where's
yeah,
Sage?
if I'm not wrong, the brand was Yaswars, something like that.
Oh, okay. I
So
didn't
you
know.
can
Yeah.
find a version of Anya with that brand too.
Right on. Cool. I like it.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you do the same thing on this one, man. We show them. You tell us about them, buddy.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so this was another photo I took from another collaboration I was doing with DC Multiverseagram, one of the admins of League of Toy Photographers. And here you can see Frankenstein. This collaboration was basically of the Justice League Dark, so we decided to include this character on those photos. And actually, this was one of my first photos using like a new application that I have in my phone that is called Photoroom. So I was experimenting with this application, and at the end I came with this result with like the old castle in the background and the shadows and all of that. So it was also pretty fun to
So
be working with this photo.
that background's digital.
Yeah, it's
God,
digital.
I mean, it looks deep. Like there's depth to that. That is really really cool.
I was about to ask if it was like a diorama because it looks like.
Yeah, but basically what right now I'm doing, I select some specific like digital backgrounds that sometimes I create using AI, or sometimes I just edit it with many images from the internet. But I also work with the lightning when I take the photos, like to give,
Hmm.
like you said, that feeling that is like a long background and
Hmm.
see the shadows and all of that. So
Yeah, it's
uh,
fantastic job, man.
it seems like more realistic when you work with that lightning.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, that's a real trick when you're shooting with a digital background is to match the lighting. Like what's happening behind. It's not as easy as it sounds sometimes. So great job on this one though.
Yeah.
Thank
Is that floor practical or is that also digital?
you. Which one?
The
Which
floor under his feet.
Yeah,
And it
it's
looks
also
like you hit.
digital.
That's also yeah. It doesn't look like it. That looks like he's standing. Like you had something of concrete looking that he's standing on. So great job there because it looks like that floor is real, and that you use a
Yeah.
digital background. And to Ganna's point, to light correctly using a digital background like that, it's very difficult to achieve correctly. This looks great. So keep it up.
Hmm. What was that other picture that you just read, Nico?
Yeah,
Is that
that
another
one
one?
was from DC Multiverse.
DC Multiverse
That's
Gram,
Okay.
yep.
the
Okay.
photo
Yeah.
from him.
So you guys are using okay. I got you. That is very
Yeah,
very
I, I was thinking it was some kind of backstage picture on the other one. That's what I changed.
Right
I
on.
got a question here or a comment.
Mhm.
Daniel says Mexican and I have 3 kids. One of them is named Mocha. I demand an explanation of that.
Hey Daniel,
Please.
don't tell our secrets here, please.
What is going on?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember this one.
Yeah. Me too.
So
The
good.
one from Aquaman. This was another photo that I took from a collaboration actually with Phantom. It was from the Justice League, and well, like I said, I tried to work with the lightning to match like the current background. So the background of the water is digital. I play with the lightning when I was taking the photo. You can see that it has like a pretty uh, like low blue light
Yeah.
in the left, and I also added some effects like the bubbles, like if they were like some air under the water. So
Yeah, it looks.
yeah,
I mean,
they-
it looks like it's underwater.
Yeah.
And the light
Absolutely.
at the top. That is so cool. I love the light ray, man. Great job on this photo.
I absolutely love the light ray coming from the surface of the water. It's so real.
It's so subtle.
Yep.
You know. So yeah.
Yeah. We
Really
got we got the a question from the guys in the chat for you, Mexican Geek,
Mhm.
but it's by Biko San and says, "What's been your favorite fig unboxing and why?"
I think my favorite unboxing was Doctor Fate from McFarlane Toys from the movie of Shazam, because that was actually my first figure of my collection, and that
Oh,
was the
nice.
one that motivated me to start buying more figures. So I
It's a
love.
great Dr. Fate.
Yeah, and I recently purchased the other one from the digital line, and it is also pretty cool. But my top one is the one from Shazam.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
Very, very good work. Oh,
Oh, yes.
all
And,
right.
another character that I am absolutely fan. So
Constantine.
what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite figures in the line. It's so good. Mexican Geek, you absolutely crushed this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think. Well, I need to give some credit on this photo to Chris Mack. He was the one that added all of those effects. This was one of my first photos in my account, so it wasn't like that at the beginning. He added that like colors and shadows and all of that, but this was also very fun to take because it was actually my first collaboration. It was
Mhm.
with a League of Toy Photographers, and that also motivated me to start doing more collaborations with
Mhm.
all the different communities I was.
Wow.
And also for you guys, Constantine is one of my favorite characters. The first one is Batman. I think the second one will be the Flash, and in the third place it will be Constantine. So
There you go.
Love
Well
the
done.
list.
Constantine is the goat for me.
There you go. There you go. So, I can gush about this photo, but you brought something up that I thought was a really cool idea there when you were talking about how you had, you collaborated with a person, like literally collaborated with the person, like you made the photo, somebody else edited it. And I've always thought that would be a really fun collab to do, would be to give everybody pick a teammate and say, okay, me and this person are going to shoot photos and then we're going to swap. He's going to edit my photo. I'm going to edit his photo. And I thought that would be kind of a fun collab.
I can tell that the Ganon's brain is going to be inception of an idea.
Right. Well, and it's funny because Agent H and I have done this before. Like we've actually, said like, hey, here's one of my photos, and we just kind of, polished and did what we would do to a photo. And so that's a very interesting concept. I liked it a lot. So
yeah, just to add to that, I
so-
think what's cool is that it helps promote community and the closeness between, like, with Mexican Geek and Chris Mack. Like, Chris Mack is helping out Mexican Geek, who was early on in his Instagram, and like it helped motivate him to continue. So like people outside of this community are afraid to get into the photography world. The Instagram has full of people that are just here to help, and it's definitely a lot of fun. And I love that idea of like doing a pic swap, and like, okay, edit my photo and I want to see what you come up with.
Well, it just so happens that I happen to know some guys that run a couple other groups, and we may have to get some groups together here and do some kind of massive collab.
That would be cool.
Like that'd be a lot of fun. But
yeah, we are still waiting for that collab between Locos por los Monos and your community. So
yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make that.
We are
happen.
in that.
We got a lot of people saying that the idea it will be amazing. So
okay, good. Is when you get the community support, then that's a good swap and shoot or shoot and swap or something like that. We'll figure something out. The swap shop.
Yep.
Going to the swap shop.
Yeah.
So.
Before I forget, I'm going to drop here the down below. That's the Instagram of our friend Mexican Geek. Go follow him. Get some love. Amazing work across all the board.
Thank you, guys.
Everybody point in the direction. Hey, man, I know you got to get to class. So you know, don't want to hold you up too long, but really, really, really appreciate you coming by, man. And you're always welcome. Reach out anytime. So
yeah, before I move on to my class, I just want to say like thank you for inviting me to this space, and also like you were saying at the beginning, it's pretty cool to know different guys from all of these community and hobby that we have, and also work between countries also because. For example, I'm from Mexico. I know some of you guys are from England, other from the US, etc. So it is pretty amazing how we can collaborate between countries and all of that. So it was pretty fun to be here, and I can say like good luck with all of these new projects that you have because they are like pretty amazing and they are supporting all of these communities. So keep going with that.
One nation under toys, baby. We love you guys. We love you guys. So, all right, man. Well, we will talk to you very soon, brother. Thanks for coming.
Okay.
See you, Mexico. Thank you.
See you. Bye.
Good to have you here.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Go follow that man.
Go follow him.
Go follow him.
Follow him
Yeah,
right now.
it's well worth it. He is one of the biggest supporters in Instagram. He will show you love. So go follow him. He's got great work. He's a great dude. We didn't get to spend enough time with him because he's got school to do but he's great.
It's like him and Rod, man. Between those two guys, it's like they're either working or going to class or doing something all the time. Those guys are busy. I don't know how they have time for Instagram, but I'm glad they do. So
I wish I could figure that out because I'm struggling.
That's right. One nation under toys, man.
I love that.
Well, yeah, there we go. So
if you want to be like Mexican Geek was with us tonight, if you want to be on the show, hashtag Gfpf star, and every post, we're going to have you here. We're going to hang for a while. We're going to get some pictures on the screen. So don't forget Gfpf hashtag Gfpf star.
Yep. Throw that on all your pictures if you want to be on. All right. So I think we're going to go over a little bit of news. Just some quick blurbs around the universe, what's going on. One of the first things that caught my eye this week was Hasbro moved to Boston. So apparently they had been like in I want to say it was they were Rhode Island before, and basically they're moving over to the Seaport district in Boston. So I know we've got some friends that are up in the Boston area, and hey man, go up there and stock the factory and get us some news on Hasbro, man.
Dropkick Murphy is sounding on the Hasbro office. I'm shipping up to Boston. Whoa.
Right on. But the cool thing about that is like, it's 700 jobs, and they're going to consolidate the games, the board games, and licensing under one roof by the end of 2026. So cool.
Do we know what prompted that move?
I know that
they've been,
the governor and the mayor over there in Massachusetts has been wooing them from Rhode Island for a while now. So, jobs,
maybe they made the deal sweet.
Maybe it's a sweet deal. Not as sweet if they'd have moved to Texas, but I mean, hey,
right.
Yeah, everybody can't be here. So
moving out to Texas, yay!
All right. So another news story we got is, you guys know these like Tiny Ton, the little, I think it's like a K-pop thing, and McDonald's has been releasing these over on in their Happy Meals or whatever, and they had a first run of these, I guess, a few months back, and now like on September 26th they're releasing this next line. You guys know anything about these?
Don't know anything about them, but you know what? They look quality for McDonald's.
Right. Yeah.
Well, apparently this is like a big K-pop band, and shame on me for being old and not knowing anything about it, but I liked the idea that McDonald's was doing something besides Grimace inside the bag. So
K-pop is starting to take over too. Like, it's starting to become really popular. My son actually is listening to K-pop music, and halfway decent, to be honest. So it's cool to see this.
Well,
Go ahead, Nico.
well, I was going to say,
Sorry.
speaking of K-pop, though,
I
think
don't
we
know
have
if it's K-pop, but I can tell. I get a friend here in Chile that she loves cinnamon roll, kuromi, and all like the tiny stuff of like cute tiny stuff, and she went like I don't know how many that she has, but I can bet that it's like hundred of tiny things of kuromi and cinnamon roll, and every time she go to the mall, it's like, oh, I want to look up for some cinnamon roll stuff that I don't got to get him. So
yeah.
maybe
What's up,
McDonald's
Rod?
is going to be a big move with this.
Yeah. So I think it's getting. So there's the K-pop Demon Hunter, Demon Hunters, which I believe might be a topic on tomorrow's show for GFPF Live.
Yep.
I didn't realize this, but I guess that's the #1 Netflix series of all time or something like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Cal's going to get into it tomorrow.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So anyway, there you go. What we got next, Nico?
Oh,
Go daddy, yeah. So Super 7's Thundercats. Now I know Nico knows a little something about Thundercats.
Thundercats! Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Before we start talking about this news in particular, the old time disclosure. I know there are some people that maybe don't like Super 7. We are like PG-18, so fuck those guys.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
FTG, baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
FTG. I mean, we are going to be honest with Super 7. Yeah, they don't have the best articulations, but anyways, they are awesome figures.
They do that nostalgia
Awesome.
stuff too. Like, you know what I mean?
It's not always about the articulation. Sometimes like you say, it's nostalgia. It's the only brand that has the license to make the figures.
Mhm.
So fuck those guys. If you love Thundercats, or for example, if you love Silverhawks, go get some fucking Super 7. They are awesome in the shelf. They look super, super cool when you take some pictures. So go get one of them. You are not going to regret it.
No, their
Well-
paint applications on Super 7s are incredible. I mean, it's high quality. I mean, people buy NECA not for the articulation, it's for the sculpts and the, how the paints and all that stuff. Like, that's why you buy NECA, because you want that. So Super 7 is going to provide that nostalgia feeling for people that love it. So absolutely go get this stuff.
And
Yeah.
for those guys that say they are expensive, go always have an eye on BBTS webpage, bigbagtoystores.com. They are having like amazing deals on Super 7 stuff. I mean, I get the first 3 waves of Silverhawks for $60 each wave. So
Wow.
normally one Super 7 goes around for $60 to $80 and maybe $100 for the deluxe versions. Now you can get like 4 or 5 of them for $60 to $75.
Yeah. Well, that's, I mean, so they're saying that these, it's the Thundercats Lion O in his original.
Liono.
Liono. There you go. Liono. There you go. And the original toy recolor
Yeah, it looks great.
design. So,
And in the
Yeah, man.
original blisters, the Super 7 makes like 2 lines for each brand.
mhm.
You get the it was the actual new box with all the accessories and all the cool stuff, and they have another that it's like reaction or repaint. I don't know the actual name, but they are like the vintage collection for Star Wars. You got the Black Series and the TVC. They have the same thing with the like they look like the original ones.
Wow. Okay.
What scale are these in?
I think
are
they're
these a
7-inch.
These are 7-inch scale?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I know Super 7 does smaller ones also. But
The Ultimates are 7-inch.
Yeah.
The ones that look like the retro edition are 5-inch or 6 inches.
I actually bought some of the Super 7 GI Joes for like army builders because they fit the McFarlane scale and they're great.
So H has done some shots with the Ghost figure, the band, and
He has the Papa Emeritus.
yeah, and that thing is freaky good. But like you said, not the best articulation, but looks great. So
Mm-hmm.
all depends on what you're looking for. All depends on what you're looking for. Cool. What we got? Oh yes. So this one just kind of tickled me. The UK plush thefts. Jellycat heists are on the rise in the UK. So apparently these Jellycats are being targeted in the UK, and some are selling up to like $2,500 online.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know anything about them. I just thought it was interesting that they're selling for $2,500 online for these little plushies, and I've never heard of the Jellycats. So
Hello Kitty making a comeback? Is that what I'm seeing?
This is a raw news story, Nico. I think maybe there was one in there that I left on accident, but this one, that's my bad. But yes, I didn't know how interested everybody would be in the fact that they were making these Ichigo keywords. They're making all these little tiny books and magazines, kind of like for dios and stuff like that. So it's all kind of like the manga stuff, but they're doing it like in little miniature form. So
we need more stuff like this.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just tiny little things that you can scale well with 1/12 apparently.
I appreciate the little Funko Pops for that same reason. Like the mini ones, mini pops, you can use them for for your dioramas, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, look at that though. That thing's got pages in it.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, so
I actually get there's a web page called like tinyminiprints.com or something like that, where you can get files like a JPEG file where it's like 10 or 20 pages of a book. You go print it in the scale that you want, and you make the tiny book. I did it a lot of that, but this will be appreciated because it's going to save a lot of time and work.
I was thinking the same thing. Like sometimes I'll get pretty hyped. I'll be like, well, I don't need to spend $25 on that. I'll just build it myself. And then about 16 hours into it, I'm like, yes, I'm just gonna go buy it. So,
bring me the one for $20.
Right.
They look great. They look great.
Yeah, cool. I think this was my plushie story. Where they're stealing these these collected. Is that no? That's still not it. This is the brand that is the Wakaku versus Labubu. I have no idea if that's how that's pronounced, but apparently they're going to make a run at Pop Mart for collectible toy supremacy. It's kind of a yeah. It's kind of those I don't know, it's like the Funko stuff, but
here in Chile, Miniso, it's I'm not going to say that it's super new brand of stores, but it has like 1 or 2 years that it's becoming more mainstream. And yeah, they are making real noise with some kind of stuff. They bring for example, last year they bring a lot of Harry Potter stuff, like the wands, the clothes, the lenses for making like a cosplay, and they are like not super expensive and real good quality. So yeah.
All right, I like that.
I think what's fascinating about this is that like the focus is now towards the collector versus and that's becoming the main focus of these companies. Obviously, they're still making toys for kids, but like you can see in Walmart where they're doing the whole collector section because they're targeting adults. Like that's the focus now is for us guys, which is kind of crazy to think about because forever it was kids that were getting all the toys and parents spending money for them, but now it's like the adults are now spending all the money for themselves to get these figures. So it's cool to see like now companies are fighting within these stores to get a dominant spot so they can sell their product to collectors like us. I think it's fascinating to me.
I think I saw a statistic the other day that said that that Hasbro action figures are sold to 60% 18 and up. 60% of them. That's crazy. 18 years old or older. So see, there's a lot of people out there that like toys. So don't let them kid you guys. Even if they're saying they don't collect, they're collecting. So, anyway, right on, man. So that was just a little tidbit of news. Little kind of went out there a little bit, I think also like So we kind of threw off our thing a little bit, but I think we're going to go this day in nerd history, right? That's what I've got next up for me.
Yep.
So we're going to do a little segment every week on the show called This Day in Nerd History. It may be this one was actually from September 10th of 1993. The very, very first episode of the X-Files came on. So interesting fact about that: the first pilot that introduced Mulder and Scully to us all, they were sent in to investigate a string of mysterious deaths in Oregon. Fox scheduled that show on a Friday night, which is kind of known as like the death slot, because they put things on Friday night that they don't think are going to be successful. Well, despite that, it got over 12 million views, which is very good for a Friday. And then it was around for 11 seasons. So I think the X-Files did all right after all. So,
Just
anyway,
a little.
Yeah, there's Mulder and Scully. She was hot. Yes. This is when we need the H-Files music playing. So,
Yeah,
but no, you guys X-Files fans?
Yep.
No. Well, that's okay. I've only ever seen one episode and it kind of stuck with me. I've just never gotten into it. There was an episode where they got stuck into a video game and like it was on repeat or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the scene where they're walking through and then there's just a bunch of guys that were shooting down on them as they walked down this alleyway, which was like, as 7-year-old watching that was awesome.
Yeah. Mulder and Scully were a big part of me. I videotaped it and then I DVR'd it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, here we go. But now
the statement of today's show is Scully is the new sexy.
Yes, there you go. And you know, I mean, for some people it might have been Mulder because you know that dude he's done pretty good out in Hollywood, I heard. But it is the After Dark show. I think he had like some sex addiction or something. But
He did.
yeah. But isn't that funny? Because didn't he play a character called on Californication,
Yep.
where he was a sex addict?
Yes.
That's where like art meets life, right?
That's how he got out of his addiction.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how he got out of it.
That's interesting. Sex
Actually,
addiction.
Mulder works on this movie called like Evolution, the one with Stifler that plays the firefighter.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie. That should have been my guilty pleasure movie I talked about.
It's hilarious.
Right? Oh my god! Like the little scene in that movie where he's going up the elevator and he's wearing the yellow suit and they're sneaking down and he's doing the dance. He's dancing because he's like, I feel like I'm on solid gold. he's dancing. It always cracks me up.
The guy,
take the leg.
the guy on the mall in the microphone trying to call the beast like cuckoo, cuckoo.
I don't think Cuckoo Tookie is going to do it, but anyway, it's a great movie. Anyway, so you know, last thing on the X-Files, it really did change some ways that TV were made. I don't even know if people know this. I mean, everybody. There was a show called Fringe that was pretty popular that ran after that. Very X-File-ish. Then a lot of people don't realize that Supernatural was a show that was heavily inspired by, you know, the X-Files. So all things weird. Anyway,
there's a spin-off show from the X-Files called The Lone Gunman.
No. Oh yeah, The Lone Gunman. Yeah. Well, anyway,
actually quite good. So quite good too.
Well, there you have it. Check it out. Anyway, that's this day in nerd history from September 10th, 1993. There you have it.
I was 2 years old.
Right.
Not even actually.
Shut up.
I was 3.
I was just a baby.
It doesn't matter. I mean, Disney Plus. Go watch the X-Files.
Yeah, you'll like them. It's very nostalgic.
You're forcing me to do this again.
We love you.
You know, Yeah,
Okay.
I love you too. I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not.
Okay,
Nah.
you don't have to. We're not going to make you. We're not going to make you. All right, so let's get into our next segment, which is going to be kind of cool. And this is one we'd really like to get everybody involved in the community so that they know what we're doing. We are going to do another hashtag called hashtag Gfpf critique. So it's scrolling down there on the bottom. All right. Yep. Which I saw somebody ask what the Gfpf stand for. That's Go Figure Photo Feature, the name of our awesome collaboration page. But anyway, if you tag your photo, be aware that what we're going to do is we're going to pick 5 photos to critique every single week. And we're going to go out and we're going to just say, hey, this is what we like about the photo. This is maybe what we would have done different, or maybe the photo is perfect. And, you're just going to kind of like go into it a little bit more technically, each photo. Since it's our first week, we thought it was only fair to critique each other's photos. So what we did was we picked one photo from everybody on the team, all 5 members of the team. So let's see what we got first, Nico.
This is such a freaking classic of yours, Gannon. Seriously, dude. I love this one so much. It brings a smile to my face every single time.
Okay, we need to be more technical and maybe some kind of mean. Stop saying I love it.
Dude, listen, my first reaction to this is it's the same as it is now. I laugh every time I see this. It's hilarious. I mean,
yeah,
we can get into critique, but I'm gonna gush about it first because it's one of my favorites he's done.
Oh man, I appreciate you guys. I'll critique myself first. All right, so I blew out the left side of the photo too much, a little too bright over there, and because there was so much atmosphere, that smoky bar room, that light just popped a little bit too much on me over there. But I mean, I figured, you never know what's over there. Maybe there's a TV on or something. I don't know. So I just went with it. But that's what pops out to me first. And then there's some little posing things that I wish I think a lot of people to the towel on Ernie's shoulder. Okay, so he's got a towel, and what Ernie's doing, a lot of people think he's running in to jump in the fight. No, he's running to break up the fight. He's the bartender. He sees us going down. He's coming across the bar, and he's about to break the fight up. And I wish I could have made that come out a little bit more, but
It's tough with that figure though.
Yeah,
articulation is very limited. Kind of looks like he's throwing an elbow drop off the top rope.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, the idea is like he's got his hand planted on the bar and he's coming across the top of the bar. So, but anyway, yeah. Tell me what you got, Nico.
I think I can say it. The freaking pigeon on the bar.
You don't like the pigeon?
I love the pigeon on the bar. What the fuck is in there? It's a pigeon on the bar. Maybe the pigeon is having a drink and watching those guys saying, "Oh, certainly you're not the count."
Well, see. Actually, the caption on this photo was almost "Get your own bird, buddy." That was almost the caption, but
it will work. It will work.
Yeah. Well.
No, I love it. From the technical side, I'm going to be super technical. I may like those kind of shattered glasses a little bit like smaller because to fit in on the scale of the figures. Because I look the glass, and they look like 10 gallons bottle.
Right, somebody smashed a champagne bottle.
Yeah.
All right, I see that.
But yeah, I love the composition. I get to know that Ernie was trying to stop the fight, but the other thing that's made me some kind of noise is the kind of chair like flying. It's levitating. It's the X-Files song on that chair, like.
Yeah, I was trying to get that look of like he just came lunging off that chair and it's flying up in the air. But yeah, I it's maybe a little bit high in the air.
Yeah.
So,
but actually, one of the best pictures that I always, if I had a sad day, I go directly to see this picture. I say, "Certainly you're not the count," and I start laughing. So yeah,
right on. Good. Good. All right. So cool. That's yeah. Kay, you got anything that you thought? Well, go ahead. We'll go on to the next one.
Well, I was gonna say just real quick. I think the one thing I would say is that the left side looks a little empty compared. Obviously, you have the stool, but like it's a little empty. You have so much going on the right side. The only thing I would have maybe suggested is actually moving where the liquor is sitting on the shelf, moving that down so that empty space on the left behind the bar stool is maybe taking up, or maybe I did an additional figure behind the bar there or something that's kind of, because it's so busy on the right and it looks great. I love it. Like I said, I really do love this photo, but there's nothing happening on that left behind that bar stool.
Yeah, I could have just changed the angle of the camera a little bit, but you're right. You're right.
Okay, the pigeon is on the left side.
No, I'm saying behind the bar stool, there's literally there's nothing there.
More pigeons.
I could have
more pigeons. Yeah, more pigeons would have been good.
Put
maybe
one
a
of
pigeon
those
flying away.
Yeah.
Done like a bar back there or something, like one of those bison dolls or something, like in a Hooters uniform, something. So
I mean, it doesn't take away from the photo because your focus is on what's happening in front of the bar. But I like I said, if I had to make a suggestion, maybe trying to add a little bit behind the bar there.
Love it. Right on. You nailed it. Cool. What we got next, man?
Bring it on.
Bring it on, Nico. I mean, it's a great shot. I like the way that your digital backgrounds always look good. I like the way that you have matched the lighting, the rim lighting on the fig. Face is lit well. Like the fire is going. Yeah, man. You know me, like the only thing that I would say is something in the foreground. If there was like something in the foreground that kind of like, blurred out just a little bit, so it would add depth to the photo.
Yeah. So. Stuff incoming. I'm talking with our very, very, very good mate of us, Faith Hammer, to get some of his incredible stuff to make some kind of foreground things. So before we lost it, don't forget, tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to be on Gfpf Live with a cool interview with Faith Hammer talking about his stuff on dioramas. Don't forget.
Yeah, that's the H-Files tomorrow, as a matter of
fact.
That's
the H-Files.
H-Files are a little interview with a fabulous member of the community, Faith Hammer, and we're going to talk about his journey into building dioramas and how you can buy some stuff from him. And they're good. I've got a bunch of his stuff. So anyway, yeah. What do you think, Kay?
I think the only thing I would add, I would mention, is that there could use some smoke or some atmosphere coming from the torch, at least in that area, to have some smoke or haze that's happening, especially because from the look of the image, he's inside of like a cave or a tunnel of some sorts. So it kind of sit there a little bit. Other than that, I think the lighting is fantastic. I love the warm lighting on the character's face, and I like how you match the backlighting from the left side. But yeah, the only suggestion I would make is that maybe adding some atmosphere.
There you have it.
There it is.
There it is. See, these BTS make it real nice.
Yep.
I like what you did, bud. I like what you did.
Super clean shot too.
Clean.
The thing that I don't really like about these figures, and it's not a thing about the brand. I mean, this is Hasbro's adventure series that are for all Indiana Jones stuff. Actually, I always have troubles with the soft clothes. Mm-hmm. They always look or oversized or small, or they look weird because you need to be super accurate with the proportions.
It's not so bad on kids though. Like kids always have like baggy clothes on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
their older brother gave them their hand-me-downs.
Yeah, it's like a hand-me-down.
Yeah, but if you watch the Temple of Doom and you pay attention to Short Round, you're going to see that the coat is like slim fit. I think it's called
slim fit.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll just say that's didn't even notice that part, Nico. So good on you. Good shot.
Oh. Hey, this is one of my most recent ones.
Yeah,
actually, it is my most recent.
I get a problem with you, man. I was going to your profile. I know this is going to sound like we are like, oh, I love you, you're my friend, but I don't care. I went to your profile to pick one picture, and I was like, oh, holy fuck, they are all so good. I don't know which to pick, so I get the last one. Sorry.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
no, I was really happy with this, so it'd be interesting to hear you guys' feedback because I've been trying a bunch of different things, so like I want to see what's working and what maybe it isn't.
Is this a 2 light setup?
It is 3.
3. So you've got 2 red lights set up, don't you?
I have one on the left and one to his right. I
Wait,
tried
behind him?
changing. Yep, I tried changing the color on the right side to be a little bit more orange, but it didn't translate.
Yeah,
And I have one over his head.
it looks great. I mean, the way that you get the rim on him, and then coming down with like what I would call like a street light in his face. It looks like he's coming out of some like seedy building with a red light on it, and he's got the strut. He's coming. That pose is great. Yeah, I the only thing that I can see about the photo that I would have changed at all, and it could just be my monitor or my eyes, a little bit more rim on the head at the top, on the left side where the ear is. Other than that, I think it's spot on. So
yeah, because it disappears into the background. That's actually an issue I had. I've noticed after I tore down everything, but yeah, I absolutely agree.
Yeah, great
What about you,
Say,
Nico?
you can always say that it's intentional.
Yeah, I could, but
you can always say, no, I did it on purpose.
That's funny.
I like it. I am not super versed on the Batman universe, so actually I don't know what Batman is it, but it looks so sharp on the. I mean, you nail the focus on the figure. The rim lights are super well executed because you got the right amount of color, but not super invasive, and you got this like centered white light to bring out or pop up the figure from the red. Maybe I will like manage differently the cape, so the cape is not like a huge black thing covering like 40% of the image, but that's it's going to say like an aesthetic decision to make that I will make different. It's not that it's bad. So well done, super well done.
Thank you.
Great job, man.
Yep.
Oh, this is so cool.
The best thing about this is Cal's stinky foot. No, I'm just kidding. He's not here to defend himself, but But anyway, no, this is wonderful. He said it himself. It's very Jared-esque, which I love. Just great idea, great thought. I love the fact that he's stopping him from stepping on Legos.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that sucks when you step on Legos. Usually for me, it's a dog bone, but that's like the dog version of Legos. The Legos fill the foreground up a little bit and give that nice little bit of depth through the photo, and just having it in a regular background like it is, just that's just on the floor where you'd expect kids to be playing with Legos. So great job. The only thing that I would change about this is I don't even know, because I think that's an artistic. I probably would have come and flattened the like maybe if you're gonna do a Dutch angle, do a Dutch angle. Like I'm saying, like the photo's just not quite level, but it's not quite angle a lot either. So, but that is just nitpicking, because honestly, it doesn't throw the photo off for me at all that it isn't like that. So, it's a good shot, man. Yep. Yeah, it's a good shot. What do you think, Kay?
I think he's executed really well. One of the things I appreciate is that he did his white sock in front of the yellow, in that contrast really makes the kind of whole image pop. The one thing I would maybe try myself was like maybe expand the floor a little bit more, so you can maybe throw a couple Legos in the way foreground and maybe blur that a little bit, and then bring it into focus, where like he did here underneath Superman.
Wait,
just to show like that.
Wait, I'm going to take out the banner because there is more foreground.
Oh, okay. So there is more foreground. So maybe have a couple more Legos scattered around, because it just to maybe like enhance the danger. But again, to your point, G, it is nitpicking. I mean, this photo is very well executed. It is incredible.
Yeah, there's not any really technical flaws in the photo. I mean, like I said, I'm and the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, it kind of makes sense. It's at the angle it's at. So yeah. I completely take back my critique back.
Take it back.
Well, there has to be something.
You're right. Yeah. You know what, Cal? I gotta give it to you. Cal, other than it being your sock, man, it's a pretty good photo, buddy. It's a
my critique for this picture is there is no pigeon on the picture.
Pigeon.
Needs
no
more pigeon, man. Pigeon. But
speaking more seriously, the only thing that I can say, I will take a little bit down the highlights on the socks. For me, are like too bright, so maybe I may put it like half step down in order to get more detail from the for the center of the sock that is like softly burned out.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I can say.
Could vignette it a little bit or something to get that centered more. It's fantastic.
Yep.
Great job, Cal.
Last but not least,
this is another one that I'm going to have a hard time finding anything wrong with. Move the banner real quick.
Yeah, there is food. There is no food. He cut the food.
Oh, it's the only thing I can get you on, H. It's the only thing I can get you on, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait.
He cut the food, so he deserves a big. Love you, bro.
Love you, bro. No, I mean, what a great shot.
Yeah.
Outside of the foot not being there, which that once again, that's kind of nitpick too. But that's what they'll get you on in the rules of photography. But other than that, dude, come on, man. It's even Coors Light, which I mean, who doesn't like Coors Light? When mountains are blue, it means you can drink it. It's cold.
It's cold.
I just want to know if that was a full can or one he had already drank. I'm going with he already drank it.
Yeah. Maybe the weight of the can is if it were full, it's going to tear down the figure. So yeah.
Yep. 100%. So that's a good excuse to drink beer. You got to use empty cans for your props.
I'm going to get a 6-pack. I need to make some shots.
Yeah, I got to take some shots today. I need a 6-pack.
Brendan saying, why do you get like a 30 cans box if you were needing one?
Right.
It was an offer.
Right. Yeah, it was a deal. It was like buy one for $30, get the other 29 for free. So anyway, what do you think, Kay?
Excellent photo. I love this a lot. I think maybe the one again, I'm saying one thing because these photos are so dang good. I'm not just saying that because we're a part of a group together, but seriously, it's a little blurry. I don't know if that's just from seeing it here, but it's a little like his arm is a little blurry. Not that could be a stylistic choice, but I would try to bring a little bit more clarity to the figure. That way he does pop up because the back behind him is really dark. So I think all the clarity, just so you can see everything on that figure, is important. But again, it's pretty good. You could pass it off as, hey, he drank a little bit and we're all hazy because of it. So it's an awesome photo. I chuckle at this, and I like that he's like, I'm not taking anything.
Yeah. Don't look at me. Don't look
at me. I didn't do this.
Nothing to see here. That was
Nothing to see here. Yep.
That was from the collab. And I want to say, I think so was Cal's photo was from a collab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can say actually is on the technical side, it's I will move the focus point because I don't get the full face of Ant-Man in focus.
Okay.
So watching it on big screen is not super sharp. The focus on the face, I will move like.
And that's one of those things too. When you pull it up on a computer screen and you're editing, it's a little easier to see than it is on a phone. So, I think that's our 5 critiqued though, right? We got them all in.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. So see, we weren't too awfully mean, and we're not going to be. That's not the idea. Is not to do a critique that tears your photo apart. The idea is to do a critique and say, hey, and this, would you try this, or maybe you should move your light here the next time you shoot it, or and that's kind of just how we want to do it. We really are here to help people with their photography, not to say, oh man, I'd have done this different. No, it's not about that. So we want to keep that in mind with everybody as we do the critiques. Anyway, we're 1 hour in here, and that's what we said we were going to do, a 1 hour show, because we know everybody is busy. So for those of you that stuck around tonight, thank you. We appreciate it. And I think everybody that's on here is going to, I know everybody that's on here is going to be bright and early at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon on GFPF Live. That's the flagship show. Want to see y'all there, and I'm sure you probably see some advertisements for that somewhere tomorrow. So,
Oh yeah.
Don't
Gents?
forget GFPF Critique. For the critique, GFPF Star to hanging out with us for a while. Wednesdays. What time is it for you? I always forget it.
All right, so it's on Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central
9 p.m.
Time. That would be 10 p.m. on the East, and that's 7 p.m. on the West Coast. So we were trying to give you folks on the West Coast a little love because we know 4:30 in the afternoon is a little early for you. So that's why we're here. Anyway, great job, guys. Thanks for showing up, everybody. And this is really kind of our first real episode. Me and Nico shot kind of a play episode a couple weeks ago, and this is what we're going to be doing going forward. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell them all. So, all right, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
See y'all later.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.